Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of My Spiritual Money RX. This is your host, Vivian S. de Guzman. And again, we're going to take you to the depths of Sedona. This is when we had our Sedona Vortex Healing Retreat, and we're going to share with you the experiences of these different people who have entrusted me to bring them over there and help them process some of the issues that they may have with the males in their lives. So this is the Divine Masculine Trail, right? So if you had any kind of issues, perhaps with your father, your grandfather, your husband, your brother, or any male in your family, definitely it will trigger some issues when you go into these vortexes. So the vortex, if you think of a chakra, right, it looks like an energy that swirls, and literally the people that came with me felt the energy from the ground. So I'm not kidding you. This is not hallucination. This is real. They felt the changes. So if you do your own chakra clearing exercises, right, or maybe you attend some kind of ceremony, you're going to feel it when you're in that space. So obviously when you go to these Sedona Vortex Healing Retreats, you do feel a change. And for some people, they're not expecting that there will be any change. They even think like, what is this tree hugging thing that they're talking about? What is this vortex? Is this real? Or maybe they were just kind of hyping it up just to bring people here. And for the people that came, and for the people that who really truly wanted this deep transformation within themselves, it was a change. For some of them, it was an immediate change. For some of them, it's an overnight change. And because the world right now, as we know it, is changing so quickly, most likely whatever you're holding on to will release when you're ready to release it. So whatever issues you have with the males in your life, you're most likely going to feel it even through the screen. Okay, so I want you to watch this episode. I want you to see what it's like to be in the flow, in the vortex, when there is a divine masculine trail that you're walking onto, and the changes, relationships change, like the transformations are amazing, like beyond amazing. I almost can't explain it to you, but I'm trying my very best to do that. So I invite you to go on this journey with us today with the people that came with me in Sedona last time in this divine masculine trail. And I want you to just feel for yourself what happens after you watch this program. Here it is. Hi everyone. We're going to the Jim Thompson Trail, and this is our Divine Masculine Trail. And we're usually asked to be silent so that we can really hear the message of what we need to take action with. Perhaps how do we need to handle the masculine side of us, the men in our lives. And you'll get a lot of ahas here with how you communicate with some of the men in your life. And yourself too. How do you handle your male side? So, we're gonna be quiet now. Alright, so this has the same gatekeeper tree, right? As all the other sacred places. And so the gatekeeper in this trail is the grandfather tree, who you see right here in front of you. We're going to ask permission to enter. Same thing, we're going to pray and set our intention to bring about the integration of ourselves, right? Yesterday was divine feminine and today's going to be divine masculine. And so we're going to be asking for permission to enter. And so you're going to really have to open up your heart and release any issues you have with your male side in men in your life, whether it's this lifetime or any other lifetimes that we've ever lived. Same thing, we respect every single tree, every single plant, insect, animals, anything that we come across here, and just know who you are. Like really dig deep a little bit on who you are so that we can integrate all of these things. And at the end of this trail, we're going to do a little ceremony to bury the things that we need to leave here in Sedona so we don't bring that back home. Okay? All right, let's go. Set our intention. Can we gather around? Good morning, Grandfather Tree. We come here on this sacred day that we've appointed to ourselves to really know who we are on our male side, our divine masculine side. So we are here, we are overjoyed, and we are grateful that you are here welcoming us again with this new group. Please bless us with love and joy and understanding and wisdom to communicate with ourselves how we can take action, when we should take action, when we don't do anything, and how we can communicate with the men in our lives. So we thank you for the sacred day, Father Sky, Mother Earth, all the insects, all the winged, all the plants, all the animals in this sacred location. May you please bless us today with whatever intention we set, and may these women find their highest truth and their highest potential with your guidance. Amen. Okay, so you can approach your father tree and open up your heart, confront what you need to confront.
Gosh, I don't even know exactly what I'm feeling. I'm still very much in this just kind of neutral, balanced level place, which is a really kind of cool feeling. I don't know what it means in the grander scheme of things, but I think for me that's a good place to be, kind of giving up the need to know for right now anyway, and just enjoying what is. And what's here is just a lot of beauty and abundance, and just kind of soaking that all in.
Just say hi to Brother Tree.
Hi, Brother Tree.
If you have anything to say to him, you may speak and say so, but it likes to be greeted. So this is the dry riverbed, and we are going to cleanse anything else in our bodies that are still niggling at us and giving us some either pain, numbness, tingling, any kind of sensation, or even some emotions that we need to release, because we can use the water energy for that. So find your spot anywhere from here forward or even in the back, and you're going to put your hands like a T. So go ahead and find your spot anywhere in the riverbed so we can cleanse any pain, emotions. Yep, and we're facing that way.
Just where we're laying down?
No, we're standing.
No, stand.
We're standing. And then we're gonna put our arms up like a T. So go ahead and find your spot anywhere in the dry riverbed. All right, open up. Dear water from this creek,
Dear water from this creek,
we invite you to cleanse us today
we invite you to cleanse us today
with any of our negative emotions,
with any of our negative emotions,
any pain,
any pain,
any unevenness,
any
any
unevenness,
congestion in our bodies,
any
and our minds.
any congestion in our bodies and minds.
So now I allow you to clean me and cleanse me
I allow you to clean me and cleanse me
with this blood of the earth through your water energy.
with the blood of the earth through the water energy.
Take a deep breath and then just feel the water come through you. Breathe blue and blue. You remember little sister tree yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
So we have the same little sister tree here in this trail. And if there's anything else in your inner child that hasn't been, issues that hasn't been resolved, this is your chance to invite your playful side to come out. And don't take life too seriously, because I don't think little sister likes you to be like that, right? So if you haven't come out yet and you've been hiding, you might want to ask her, this little sister tree, how to come out and play. So go ahead and approach her with permission and come out.
I do suggest you play here first and talk to little sister before going there. So you can see in the forest, right? You see dead trees, alive trees. And you can see in nature there's no ugly or pretty. There's no clean or unclean. Somehow it merges with the earth and it's just beautiful as it is. There's no judgment, criticisms, or blaming or shaming. It just is. So I hope you can see that in this trail. In any trail that's sacred, you'll see that a lot. There's no bias. So in Sedona, we see a lot of vortex, and this particular area, and you can see in a lot of sacred spots, when you see an area that looks like a circle, that's usually formed by a vortex. And you can also see it when you see the trunk of a tree and it twists. That means there's a force or energy coming from below. It's allowing the tree to twist a certain way. So this particular area, you can see the circle around. And so I gather my people here to again do some shape shifting to see what their masculine side will show them if they just allow that to happen. Maybe in their work, in their home, in their business, and then just be free to explore what is instead of questioning every single part. So we're gonna do that soon. Take a deep breath from the earth and then release. Deep breath, release. Deep breath, release. I have been asking for balance a lot, right? Like if you're feeling uneven sometimes, you're too female, too male. And so there's a lot of imbalance in your actions. So this is the time to release that and really be centered. So this is called the happy grandfather tree. And this tree actually likes you to show off your talent. So if you're a singer, you gotta give him some kind of song that you love and that will entertain him. If you're a dancer, you dance. It's just, he wants you to be free and share whatever talents and gifts you have. So let's do it. Said about the vortex and how the force of the land twists the tree.
on the left side of you, this whole section is the place of deep spiritual insight and wisdom. So if you have been enjoying yourself through this whole trail, right, I would like for you to find a spot somewhere and really start journaling what's coming up for you, what's coming through you. And the beauty of spiritual insight, if you ask the question, when would you like for me to do this, to get a little bit more clarity, and instead of thinking, just listen to the answer and then write. So that's that. Before we go to our last spot, which is the gateway to the enchanted place, that magical wisdom you guys are all looking for. So find your spot and journal.
So basically, this is the enchanted area where we can leave all the past behind. So what we're gonna do is actually pick up something that would remind you of things that you have gone through. And what we're gonna do is pick it up and dig a hole, and we're gonna bury all of those things and leave them here. So we're gonna lay down on our belly on it and just empower yourself that as you go down this mountain later on, it's all gone. It's a new life. It's time to start over. It's been rocky, but you know what? This is it. No longer need to go back to this. Leaving yesterday behind.
I feel complete. We just finished our journey to the gateway to the magical kingdom, wherein we can create whatever we desire in this lifetime. So know that pain is a sign of your resistance to being the highest version of you. And sometimes when we resist releasing family issues, our own perception or misperception of what is, that's where our pain lies in the body. But when you can bury all of these things in this beautiful magical place and just be okay letting that go, not taking it back with you anymore. And when you see the pattern coming up again, remember to bring it back to this location and claim what's really yours. Okay, so Catherine had an insight and a revelation on this hole.
Yeah, okay. So, grandfather tree told me, like, look inside of this hole inside of me. There is darkness. I have been preparing you. You've been in the dark to prepare you. How can you master the light if you haven't mastered the dark? Allowing you to master your emotions, what you call baggage, are our gifts to you. You came here on earth to experience all emotions, good or bad. This is your choosing. Close your eyes to see and allow your senses to see other than your eyes. There's more, but that's all I have.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
So on the feminine trail, it was so beautiful, amazing, so comforting. You know, the grandmother tree was really just embracing me, and that was actually the first tree that I was able to embrace besides the gatekeeper tree on the feminine trail. And it was just a sense of just big hugs, you know, big warm hugs, and a lot of downloads, a lot of affirmations, a lot of confirmations. And then when we left the feminine trail, we went to see Jeff, and my spiritual reading was amazing. It was again a lot of confirmations and a lot of realizations, and it was so enlightening. And right now, just coming off the masculine trail, you know, the exercise where we were able to think of all our pain and our hurt and just all the negative energy that we've upheld on the inside of ourselves. You know, we were able to find things that represented that in nature and literally bury those things and leave them behind. It's so amazing how I feel. I feel free right now. I feel a sense of freedom, like I've almost just grown these colorful wings and just can literally fly on my journey. So that's just an amazing feeling, you know, just to have all of that. It's just been wonderful, and I'm so grateful and so thankful.
We finally got to the Unity of Sedona Church, and we're going to have our sound healing to integrate everything that we learned from the 7 chakras, the creek, the divine feminine trail, the divine masculine trail. So we're gonna do sound healing, courtesy of Jeff Schlicht. Then we're gonna go walk our labyrinth to set our intention for next year. And we're gonna do more shopping, and then we're going to do our Amitabha Stupa closing ceremonies. This was established in 1955.
Here's the deal, here's the story. This used to be an actual residence, and then Unity bought it. The man was an artist, so where we were last year, Viv, was upstairs, which we call the chapel. That was the man's studio, so he was an artist. So I understand it was through here was the kitchen, this obviously the living room and the big room. And then where the posts are, obviously load bearing, there were bedrooms here. So it wasn't a big house, but honestly. So Unity purchased this years ago, and we met the sanctuary. Obviously the podium was up here, seats all facing this way. Wintertime, of course, we had the fireplace on. But now we're at 100 Northview, yeah, which is nice.
They're
Yes.
selling the building, you guys.
They are. If somebody wants a spiritual center or a residence, it is for sale. Yes. So, just one way in, one way out. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. Okay? So all you need to do is just follow the labyrinth. It's a contemplative walk, okay? One of quietness, and use this opportunity to shake off the solemnness, or if there's hurt, or leave it here when you go. Because when you take your gift, anchor into your gift, okay? And walk back out, filling yourself back up. Because that's what you want to take home. That's what you want to take home.
We finished sound healing and labyrinth walk with Jeff, and all I heard was, "You are nothing, yet you are everything." Like a tape recorder playing over and over again. And I was crying my heart out. I was humbled and grateful at the same time. And I couldn't ask for anything more. Like, I just felt complete. So I wanted to bring the group here at the Amitabha Stupa because it would just bring them into their heart, whatever it is that they've processed throughout the last 3 days. For me, I just feel complete. I feel joyful and grateful for these souls who trusted me with their journey. I know something happened because they cried a lot. And I feel full, so I know they also feel full. Like whatever they needed to release, they released. When we buried them in our special magical place, that enchanted kingdom. And so I know that whatever gift they got from Sedona, they'll take that in their hearts forever. So thank you. Thank you for entrusting me with that soul journey of yours. I am honored.
Wow, there you go, folks. This wraps up our Sedona Vortex Healing Retreat series for now. So again, we went to the 0 to 7 chakra series. That was the very first location we went to. And then we went to the Divine Feminine Trail to process our own female issues that we may have with our mothers, sisters, or any other female in our lives. And then on the third day, we went to the Divine Masculine Trail so that we can release everything that no longer serves us with the males in our lives. It could be your father, it could be your husband, it could be your brother. Whatever happened between you and that person, maybe in this lifetime or another lifetime, definitely there was a lot of healing that transpired during the Sedona Vortex Healing Retreat. And you know, it's funny because Sedona is calling me again. Sedona is calling me to bring people again next year, because I'm sure Mother Nature knows how much change has happened after the pandemic and how much healing each of us probably would need in order for us to just accelerate, speed up the process, right? To be able to be in present time. So I invite you again, January 4 to 6, 2021. I am called to go back again to Sedona for another Vortex Healing Retreat. We normally do a prep work wherein about a month prior to us going there, we do a lot of meditation. We go inward and we look for what is it that needed to change in order for us to have a better life, right? For us to be aligned with our mind, body, spirit. So we actually start our meditation in December on a Thursday in the morning from 9 to 10 a.m. to start our day. And we're going to continue that for 3 weeks. So if you'd like more information about that, go to viviandeguzman.com/healing retreat, and all the details about that trip is included. So I wish this calls upon you, your soul, to transform, to rejuvenate, whatever it is, whatever stage you're in your life. This is a very peaceful and sacred place to actually just rejuvenate and transform and start your year right. So again, thank you so much for watching our show today. And I will see you again next month right here at My Spiritual Money RX. I'll see you soon.